Hey, it's Doris with All of the Books. I'm going to try to get this filmed really quick before I lose the light. We've had a busy day. Anyway, I wanted to share some nonfiction graphic novels that I have read and enjoyed. I did Olive's nonfiction booktuber tag recently, and that was one of the genres that I mentioned really enjoying. So these are the books. The one I mentioned in that video was Showa, A History of Japan by Shigeru Mizuki. This volume is 1926 to 1939, but there are 4 of them and they go all the way to 1989. And I really appreciated this. It's part memoir and part history book, and it is just fabulous. Highly recommend that. Another one that I've enjoyed, this is one of the first ones that got me into graphic novels, nonfiction memoirs, was Persepolis, The Story of a Childhood by Marjane Satrapi. This one is set in Persia during that transitional time. And it is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. A companion novel I would highly recommend. Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading and Camel both recommended this one to me. The Arab of the Future by Riaz Sartrouf, A Childhood in the Middle East. There are 3 of these thus far in English. There's also a 4th in French that hopefully is coming very soon. These are also just really interesting books. I love nonfiction graphic novels. A new one, these are a couple newer ones. I've got a lot from Asia here, which is awesome. Well, this one's not from Asia, it's from the US. This is They Called Us Enemy by George Takei. And this one is when he was 4 years old, our very famous Star Trekian, but when he was 4 years old during the when the Japanese were put in the camps here in the States. So it's his experience there. Excellent read. And then this one's also mostly in the States, but The Best We Could Do by Thi Bui. This one is the family having to immigrate to the States during the fall of Saigon and how they adjusted to living there. I really enjoyed it because it has some ESL vibes. You know, I'm an ESL teacher, so there's that one. And this is from the little girl's point of view, who is the artist and author, but also a lot about her mother. And then this is not one of my favorites, but I don't have the one by him that is my favorite, which is Boxers and Saints, a duology. But this one is American Born Chinese by Jean Yang. The Boxers and Saints is set in the Boxer Rebellion. So there's that. And then this is another cool one. I think I may have learned about this one from Camel as well. This is Jerusalem Chronicles from the Holy City by Guy Delisle. And I want to get some more of these. I think this is the one where his wife works with one of the medical mission groups, and he's a journalist that travels with her. But he's got several set in cool locations around the world. And then another couple of good ones. Mouse, obviously. This one is set during the Holocaust. This one's quite well known. And then a much lesser known, I learned about this one from Mel, from Mel's Bookland Adventures, Red Rosa, a graphic biography of Rosa Luxemburg. She was quite the feminist and free thinker and was put to death in 1919 but this is a really neat graphic novel. The cover art is just fabulous. And then last, I really love this one as well. March, book 1. There's 3 in this trilogy. This is John Lewis's memoir, and written and illustrated by Andrew Aiden and Nate Howell. Highly recommend, highly recommend. So yeah, I gotta run because it's getting dark, but then I gotta put the groceries away. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.